All right, the second game Friday night, we've got Boise State taking on New Mexico. A little Mountain West conference game here early in the season. Boise State, 16.5-point road favorites here in Albuquerque. The total 44. That's come down from 46.5. And so we've seen money come in on the under. We've seen some money come in on Boise, 15.5 up to 16.5. Boise State's right up there, too, in terms of teams that had absolute dog shit performances in week one. I mean, Boise State was just absolutely dominated by Oregon State last weekend. And I couldn't believe the amount of money that came in on Boise. And not so much that people thought Boise was good, but just, kind of the disrespect for Oregon State that they kept on getting. For a team that has consistently improved under Jonathan Smith, Chance Nolan at quarterback, a good run game, very much an improving defense. That's the part that has come of that team, Oregon State, that has just improved so much the last couple of years. They can now get stops on the defensive side of the football when that wasn't the case a few years ago. And Boise State was just unable to do anything, and it was shocking. Like, even I was stunned that Oregon State was that effective on defense against Boise State. Hank Bachmeier was atrocious. It was a horrible game for him. He didn't even finish the game. He ended up getting pulled last week in that game against Oregon State. Talon Green actually finished the game. And now both Green and Bachmeier, as of yesterday, were splitting first-team reps in practice. So that tells you right now Andy Avalos is maybe seriously considering a quarterback switch here after just one game. And he might go to Talon Green and not go with Hank Bachmeier here in this game. So problems for Boise on offense, and it was shocking because we heard about this offensive line was much better. Bachmeier's got tons of experience. They got George Halani healthy. They're good running back. And to see them just get shut down was a really stunning turn of events, to be just totally inept offensively. Now, on the flip side, you got New Mexico. They beat Maine 41-0 last week, played an FCS team. I actually think the team could be a little bit improved this year, New Mexico, coming into this season. Miles Kendrick, transfer quarterback from Kansas, played last week. Dual threat, can run. Actually was pretty good in terms of his efficiency, 14 of 17, 170 yards. Did have 2 interceptions, so he's definitely going to want to get rid of that. But, after what I saw from Boise State last week, I am in no particular hurry to be laying 16.5 points with them on the road. This is now starting to look like a program that just ain't what it once was. It ain't what it once was under Chris Peterson. Hell, it ain't what it once was under Brian Harsin just a few years ago. Even Brian Harsin at least got this team to 9 wins, 10 wins, contending for Mountain West titles. Now, it's one game, obviously, against a good Oregon State team. Could they bounce back? Yes, but I honestly don't love the feel around this program right now, the vibe around this program. I certainly don't like the trajectory. It seems like they're going down, not up. I just don't want to lay 16.5. Not that many points. The total's gone down, and I could agree with that. Boise State's defense is probably still, I think, their strength compared to their offense. And look, Oregon State's got an offense. It's probably going to be a step down in class for this Boise defense going up against this New Mexico offense, which is, a little bit more slow it down, run heavy offense going into this game. So I can understand why bettors are flocking toward the under here for this Friday night Mountain West matchup. Conor Mack, what are you thinking here, Boise State, New Mexico?
Yeah, real quick, I got to give a quick shout out to the chat. Ronnie and Bergia, what's up, my man? Gaming Heavy, Heavy, what's up, my dude? Good to see you. I got Transcan up here, Jake Kaiser, Mike M, G Martinez, good to see you. Yeah, and now Bachmeier gets pulled so quick. I mean, Green wasn't much better. I mean, he moved the ball a little bit. He threw a pick. He ran it okay. Kind of a dual threat guy. I think this is a game to get back on track. Just not an easy place at New Mexico. I kind of lean Boise. If you like him, maybe take him first half, but there's nothing going off of that game at Oregon State. I know you and me were kind of the rare. I know Ragu liked it. A lot of people like Boise. I just didn't see it. And that line came crashing down basically from 4 to almost a pick 'em by kickoff. And it showed. But I don't know how much Kendrick can do. Like he talked about, still threw 2 picks, even though they just beat up on Maine in this one. And it's already hit to the under. I obviously like that. This has come down to 44. So I have nothing. This is a game I'm probably just going to watch. And if you really believe in Boise and think they get it done, maybe you look at them, like I said, first half. But this is a wait and see. I think New Mexico is a little bit better, but Boise should go in there and win this game. By margin, I don't know, but I think they win here.